Welcome to the Week 13 edition of the Chop and Birds Weekly NFL Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Pork Chop, with
Big Bird.
in his house.
I'm so high up here.
I know, he's high. His usual, like he said, we had budget cuts, so his chair got confiscated.
Mm-hmm.
We had to, pay for the water bill or whatever, so we just sold the chair. So I just got you the bar stool from the kitchen.
But yet Colin still sits in a leather chair.
It's not leather. This is from Ollie's. Is that leather? Rich Corinthian leather.
I'm over here in the hood sitting on a bar stool.
What a hood at. Okay, so let's go ahead and update these kind folks on these here standings. Chris here?
These here standings. All right, last week, Jocelyn in first with 9 wins. Me in second with 8 wins. And the Chop and Michael with 6 wins.
Didn't have that good of a week last week.
Now the overall standings, what a turn of events we have.
It's a 3-way tie, isn't it?
It's a 3-way tie. Well, technically, me on first because I had more last week.
Yeah, so technically it'd be...
So we are one of the correction. We always forget Jocelyn.
Yeah.
And we have to add 7 games.
Yeah.
So she's at 101. We're at 106. She's at 108 technically, and we're at 106.
So
Jocelyn's in first place.
So she's in first place. Did you hear that, baby?
Proves how much we know about football.
Yeah, we don't know. We just have a podcast. We don't actually know what we're talking about here.
I was so fucking pissed. In our regular pickup, like the money one, I had the fucking Colts winning, and they were up by like 20 points, and then they fucking blow it.
I know. That one's crazy, too, because there's a couple of coin toss picks that I had, and I'm just like, pissed. I'm just going to do my best.
I think is Jocelyn in first in the other one, too?
No, I am, and she's 1 game behind me. She's like creeping up on me.
I think, yeah.
I'm still in first by 1 with her, and I think with 2.
I think 2. I think
and more with everybody else.
Yeah, I think I'm 1 behind her.
Yeah. So, all right. So there you go. So technically, my wife is in first place. So how about that?
It's a comeback, and then we're all tied for second.
Don't call it a comeback. Yeah. So Michael, we are no longer the captains. We are scrubbing the poop deck with a toothbrush.
That's true.
So there we go. Well, what's there to talk about? Unless you want to go ahead and get to the fantasy player to pick up or what the fuck have it or any of those. Panic. You just want to skip to panic? We can just skip to panic if you want to.
Okay.
Oh,
you want? Okay. Let me look at the scores again.
Panic.
Don't panic! Don't panic!
Let's see here. Panic. Let's see.
Oh, I thought we were going to keep going.
You
broke my heart.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Christopher, you broke my
heart. You know who needs
heart.
a panic?
Who?
A team that was 7-2 and have now lost 3 in a row. Who is it? Or 7-1 and now lost 3
7-1 and they lost 3 in a row. Are the initials DC?
No.
No? Okay.
You've only lost 3 out of 4.
Yay! Yeah, we did. I was going to say, we beat Atlanta, so it can't be us.
It would be the Los Angeles Rams.
I know, that was ridiculous.
They need a panic. They got freaking Jared Goff 2.0 all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh, man.
They lose to us, and then they get Odell, and now they can't do shit.
Yep. So, yeah, that definitely sucks for them.
They've now lost, let's see, I believe they've lost 3 straight, yeah. They lost to the Packers, they lost to the Niners, and they lost to us.
So, good for them.
And not by close ones. Like, we beat them by 12, the Niners beat them by 20, and the Packers ended up beating by 8. But, yeah, Rams need to get their shit together, or they're not even going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they make the playoffs today.
I don't know.
If they do, they're like this.
But the team I was going to pick is also in the NFC, so.
They're the 5th seed. Good for the Rams.
Good for the Rams.
They're lined up to play y'all right now.
I don't want to.
I don't want
that. Can we get like a softball? Well, at this point, they might be a softball in the first round if we
they
play
might
them.
be.
So who knows? But the team I think that needs to panic is the Philadelphia Eagles, because I mean,
they should just panic in general.
I don't know. All of a sudden, like I was just laying in bed like Saturday or Sunday, and like they're like, "Oh, the Eagles, they still have a chance to make the playoffs. They still have a chance to be one of the NFC teams that makes the playoffs." And the Giants kept their hope alive by beating them. It's like, first of all, how dare you say that the Eagles and the Giants are going to make the playoffs? And second of all, like people are talking about how Jalen Hurts is this, Herculean quarterback that's a badass and everything. Didn't he throw like 4 picks or something like that?
Probably.
Something like that. And so, it's like, dude, your quarterback, last year people thought he was trash. This year you guessed it, kind of still trash. If it weren't for his legs like Lamar Jackson, I don't think they would have a quarterback at all.
And to be fair, Philly's only a half game out of the 7th seed.
Which is crazy to think about. But if they keep playing like they did against the Giants, then that's good night, Moon,
Good night.
Good night. Good night now. So there we go. All right, so who doesn't need to panic? Christopher?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Well, I want to say the Cowboys.
You want to say the Cowboys.
I want to say the Cowboys, but I don't think they're... I think they might need to panic just a little bit.
Just a bit.
But who doesn't need to panic? That would be the... I would say the Colts.
Yeah.
The Colts, I mean, they are... Let's see, where are they at in the standings? They should have... They have the best running back available right now. Henry's the favorite, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But they have Jonathan Taylor's a fucking beast.
Uh-huh.
Wentz is playing really well. They had 5 turnovers last game, and that's what killed them. I mean, to be fair, the Titans had 4, that's what killed us. But as of now, Indy is the 10th seed in the AFC, but they're only half a game back behind the Chargers.
Yeah.
Who are the 7th seed. So, go Colts. Actually, no, fuck the Colts. But
yeah, I was about to say, you're going to root for somebody in your own division? That's brave of you.
That's brave. No, fuck them. Fuck those guys.
There you go. So I gave you one NFC team that needs to panic, and I'm going to give you one AFC team that doesn't need to panic.
That's what I did.
I think that's the Chargers.
That's what I did.
The Chargers lost to the Broncos. But we also lost to the Broncos.
They might want to panic, though. They're not playing well.
I mean, that division, the Chiefs are back on top, aren't they? So
Chiefs are
they're back. They're back.
I mean, not the Chiefs, but the Chargers have lost to the Broncos. They lost to the Vikings 2 weeks ago. I mean, they're not...
I mean, we'll just see what happens.
They're looking like a second-place team in the division.
There you go. So, do you think they're eventually going to jump over the Raiders? I think the Raiders are...
I thought the Raiders were dead in the water, and then they beat your ass.
I know. I was like, good God, what the hell happened? Well, a few circumstances caused that game to be the way it was. So
there were 28 penalties.
Yeah, which...
To be fair, it was 14-14.
It was.
Yeah.
But that last penalty, are you fucking kidding me? Pastor, he was holding our dude's head. Are you kidding me with that? That's what pissed me off. I watched it happen. I was like, of course.
I'll tell you a story about that. Side note, on that game, Baylor's uncle...
Uncle Rico?
Not only was Uncle Rico, but it was Abel. But he was in some type of swears bet. And he had the Raiders at 4 and the Cowboys at 7 for the first quarter. And so the Raiders had 14 at the end of the first quarter, and y'all had 6 because Zerline missed that.
Yep.
So he would have won 2,000. It was $2K per quarter.
You gotta be kidding me!
Because the Zerline, he lost $2K.
Oh, Zerline.
He should write him a letter. Like, fuck you, man.
I mean, in all honesty, I think we might need to maybe next year look at getting a new kicker, maybe drafting one.
I mean, what's the Zerline stats this year?
Not good. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not the best. I mean, he did cost us the game against the Buccaneers for missing all those kicks, and then he keeps missing extra points, after extra point. It's kind of weird. They actually did a stat where who was the most effective kicker with the X amount of games that they played with the Cowboys. Brett Maher was better than Zerline.
Yeah, technically he's below 80% this year.
Yeah, which is...
I mean, you kind of want to be a little... Let's see what...
I think what they said, a good kicker is 91, 92%.
Well, to be fair, Justin Tucker's 92%.
Well, yeah, that's just... Okay, so I
would say you want a B. You want an 80s.
Yeah, so he's at 80, so he's just satisfactory, but it's not really satisfactory.
Randy Bullock at the moment.
Y'all's kicker.
Our Aggie, who missed fucking 2 of them this weekend, piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
He was doing so good for us, and then he had that fucking shit game the one time we don't need him to do a shit game. He's at 85% this year. So
yeah, he's better. So there you go.
He's doing good.
Yeah, but they showed Brett Maher was better for the Cowboys than Zerline has been.
Zerline is so shaky.
I'm like,
He's such
Legatron. It might be good to sit out the pasture.
I would not trust Zerline.
Can we just trade for J-Tuck? Can we give...
No one will ever... You have to trade Dak for J-Tuck.
Can we all trade Dak and Zeke? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so there we go. All right, Chris. So what the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck just happened?
So what the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened to the... This will be my segment for the Titans.
There you go.
What the fuck happened?
You should go for the hat trick. You talk about him later too.
Well, I wasn't talking about it later.
I know. You are, because we're doing the talks, aren't we?
I told you I wasn't going to do it because they weren't playing this week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But this is kind of this will be my little Titan talk.
There we go.
Tighten up, everybody.
It's your Blinky and hot chocolate.
Yeah, 4 turnovers. Oh my god. The turnovers came at such bad times. Like, okay, so 1 interception, fucking Tannehill. We were on the 5-yard line and he throws an interception. You know, 5 yards from the fucking end zone.
Yeah.
So that was an interception. Whatever. One of our running backs breaks a 60-yard run, fumbles it, and loses it after the 60-yard run.
Shit.
Next running back breaks a 40-yard run, fumbles it after he runs for 40 yards. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
So 4 turnovers. That's fun. But the Titans, they broke a record this week.
Yay.
There was the previous record for the most different suited players on game day was 82 in a season.
A season.
A season.
Where are you guys at now?
We are at 86 through 12 games.
Holy shit.
We still fucking got people hurt last week.
Thank God for the bye week? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't have come at a fucking better time. But we are the most injured team in NFL history. We broke the record that was the 2020 San Francisco 49ers.
I was like, yeah, I think the 49ers were the most injured last year,
Yeah,
so you guys are better.
We are worse.
Worsely better than them.
All that being said, rating 4. So,
yeah.
Fucking Titans.
I'm going to say, what the fuck happened to Cam being back? What happened with that?
I'm back. That's second.
Yeah, he's back to...
Was it 4? No, he was like 5 for 21.
5 for 20. Yeah, your sister shared the meme, or shared the Barstool one.
Oh, I felt so bad.
I'm back, and it was like 5 for 20, and then he had like 2 interceptions or something like that.
Let's see. I'll get you that exactly.
Yeah. Let's figure that out.
It was,
and then he got benched for Darnold. Did he get benched for Darnold?
I think Darnold was hurt.
Who the hell did he get benched for?
P.J. Walker.
P.J. Walker. Okay, that was the guy that came in for.
Yeah. So here we go. 5 for 21.
Yikes.
92 yards. 2 interceptions.
Not even 100 yards.
A passer rating of 6.
This is a 0.0.
6.
Do you have any rushing yards?
He had 3 attempts for 5 yards.
Good for him. So even with his stats,
and a touchdown.
Even for his stats combined, he doesn't have 100 yards. He doesn't have a pot to piss in. That sucks. Like, yeah, that was a nice little return that you had there for a game and a half. Congratulations, Cam.
They played fucking Miami.
I know, that was a gimme.
Miami made them look like shit.
You know what rhymes with Miami? It was a gimme game.
Should have been.
So
That should have been a Thanksgiving present. But no.
No.
Cam's like, yeah, I don't want to play no more.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll get it on my feet. 5 yards. Congratulations, Cam. Proud of you, buddy. Welcome back.
Good for
Welcome back.
Good
okay.
For you.
So, fantasy player to pick up. I have one already if you don't have one yet.
My phone is at 8%.
There we go. Madison for the Minnesota Vikings, the backup running back. Dalvin Cook's out for at least a week or two. So.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, so Madison. Alexander, I think Alexander Madison is his name.
I was like, here we go. It's the guy my dad picked up last week. Let me find him.
Yeah, well, your dad picked him up.
Yeah, I know. I should have gotten him. I think my dad's like last in the waiver wire, so he gets whoever he wants.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what happened to me because I put a waiver request in for Madison. I don't think I got him. Which I was like, damn it. So,
here we go. Dontrell Hilliard, running back. For the Titans, he's emerged as the new Derrick Henry-ish person.
Okay.
One of the people had those, one of those fucking fumbles last week.
Yep.
But last week he had 16 points against Houston 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And 18 points last week. So he had 12 carries for 130 yards.
Right. That's crazy.
And he's only rostered in 30% of leagues, so go get that guy.
Yeah, because of the injury right now, Madison is rostered at 81%. But that's a 45.5% increase than he was last week. So
Yeah, this guy's 33.5% rostered, an increase by 33.5%.
there we go.
So a week ago he was not rostered at all.
And then this week he's one of the most rostered.
33%.
I mean, he had almost 11 points last week. He had to come in and probably do cleanup duty. But yeah, so that's about it for that. So Madison and Chris's guy, I already forgot his name.
Yes.
Yep, already forgot.
Dontrell Hilliard.
Hilliard. Okay, there we go.
Go get him.
There you go. Go get him. So, all right. So I guess since you already did your Titan talk, I guess you want me to talk about
Talk about the Cowboys and how they lost.
we lost.
It was
Yeah,
a Thanksgiving miracle.
28 penalties.
Yeah, that was a fucking
14 each. I did, however, still feel like that the Cowboys were more detrimental, obviously, especially that last one, where Anthony Brown is, they're going to hang him in the town square, but he had his head held. Like, the receiver was, like, holding his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're supposed to turn to see the ball, and the receiver, I guess, knows that because it's common knowledge. So Anthony Brown couldn't turn his head because it was being held. So I think that was intentional. So I'm kind of pissed off about that because that was a big, big go that we just gave up. So I'm really pissed about that.
It sounds like it.
Dak was overthrowing and underthrowing. The receivers were dropping passes left and right. We couldn't get Zeke going. Zach Martin has actually apologized for not having an effective run game the past few weeks. And that's why we've been losing because our run game is garbage right now. So
we lost 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4?
we've lost 3 out of 4 games. We lost 2,
Denver.
beat Atlanta, and then lost. No,
Denver.
lost 1, beat Atlanta, and then lost 2.
Who did you lose to?
We lost
Raiders
and I got this. Hold on a second. So lost to the Raiders last week. Week 11, we lost to Kansas City.
That's right.
So
That's right.
there you go. There's that for us.
There's that.
Really fucking excited. Our head coach, McCarthy, has COVID, so he will not be coaching. So Dan Quinn will be taking over coaching duties, which
You know how that looks.
he's a head coach from the past, so maybe that'll be okay. Maybe he could be like, fuck you, McCarthy. I'm opening up the playbook. Kellen Moore and I got this. So we'll see what happens there. It is the Saints, and the Saints, I guess, have reported that they are starting Taysom Hill over Simeon. So, Taysom Hill was also he was like a runner-up of player to pick up because I think they kind of announced that Taysom Hill's has been getting more snaps this week over Simeon. So that's all I got to talk about is we just got to clean up the fucking penalties, and then I think we'll be okay. And then also Lamb and Cooper are both out during that game, so I think we're getting one back this week and then the other back in the following week, or we're both getting both of them back. I can't remember which, but. Hey, that's all I really want to talk about there with the Cowboys. So, I guess while I have you here, Chris, sitting on the big boy chair, the bar stool.
Yeah.
So I got one question to ask you.
Yeah, what are the standing results?
Now, who is your daddy and what does he do? Okay, that's 2 questions, actually. So, the third one is, who you got?
We're going to skip the standings.
The standings. Oh, yeah, forgot about the standings. The whole fucking reason we did this. This is the third quarter of the season, right?
Yes.
So, yay, so the standings. All right, so we got the AFC North.
We can make this quick.
Yeah, make it super duper quick because Chris's phone is dying.
That's true. I'm at 6%.
And I don't have a charger in here right now.
All right, we have. I need standings. There we go.
Yeah.
We're doing AFC North.
Yes.
Baltimore is 8-3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Baltimore. We both had the last one, so that's staying the same.
Okay.
AFC South.
Still going with Tennessee. We're still 3 games up.
I mean, that's crazy to think about that you guys are losing players left and right. You're on this slide, but you guys are still dominating in the division.
Yeah, we're still 8. We're still 8. We're still 8-4.
There
Indy
you go.
6-6.
There you go. AFC East. My bad.
AFC East. I'm going with the fucking Patriots.
Yeah, we both switched to the Patriots last time, and I think we're both going to stick with the Patriots.
Yeah, they're a game up on Buffalo.
Watch Buffalo make the wild card and just dominate everybody. Dive on in. All right, AFC West.
The fucking surprise.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So
Who would have thought?
Yeah, so we're both switching from the Chargers to the Chiefs because reasons.
Yeah, because the Chargers are second.
The Chargers have decided to, not have a Charger for their power. So
They're chargerless.
they're chargerless, just like I am in this room. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to get you one next week. I'll get you a phone charger for next
Oh,
week.
thank you.
How about that?
Merry Christmas.
NFC North.
Green Bay.
I think that's obvious.
Probably the best team in football.
Yeah. NFC South. Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Okay.
Tampa.
Tampa.
TB12.
TB12. Tampa. Champa Bay.
Yeah, just Brady.
Brady, and the boys. NFC East.
Washington. So getting
Washington.
I mean, they're only, 2.5 games back?
I mean, yeah, but we're undefeated in the division so far. So
Of the division. We've only played 2 games.
yeah, we played 2 games. Everybody's played 3 now, I think. I mean, besides us, or 2.
Washington's played 1. Philly's played 2, and Giants have played 3. Giants played 3.
So the Giants are, yeah.
I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah, I think
Worst-
Dallas is
worst.
yeah.
It's becoming the worst division of football.
Worst case scenario,
Okay.
yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Okay, and then finally the NFC West, or the West.
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, we're both sticking with Arizona. Okay, so nothing changed really, except Kansas City is the only one that we switched from. Everybody else is the exact same from the second quarter of the season. All right, Chris, Super Bowl prediction.
Wow.
What?
What'd you say? The only one that switches what?
The only one we switched is Kansas City
Yes.
from the Chargers. Everybody else is the same.
Correct.
All right, so you got your updated Super Bowl pick.
Yeah, who did I have last time?
Tampa Bay, Tennessee and Arizona.
Shit. You know, Derrick Henry,
He will be back. The
He'll be
king
back.
will return.
he'll be back early January. So you know what?
What?
I'm keeping it the same. 'Cause as soon as we get Henry back, fuck everyone.
Tennessee and Arizona.
That king's coming back for everything.
Heck yeah. He's like, I'm coming back for what's mine.
He'll be back in week 17. So
And then get like 500 rushing yards in one game.
that's what he does. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
I realize. You know, there's part of me I always wonder. Like, I wonder how good we'd be without Henry. I don't want to fucking wonder that anymore. Because clearly we're not good.
Shit. You guys are...
Well, we're not shit. We're also
You're hurt. You're hurt. Very
like I said,
hurt.
I should have said this earlier. The Titans last week, on top of their record-breaking performance, they had 9 starters out.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's nutso bananas.
That's like 40% of your. That's like 45% of your team.
Yeah, that's
That's not so good.
not
You know,
good.
so it's terrible.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, so
I'm fine.
the last one I had was Dallas versus Tennessee.
I imagine you might change both of those teams at
I'm
this
going to
point.
change both. I'm
Yeah.
going to change it to Green Bay.
That's smart.
Because if this is going to be Aaron Rodgers' last season, why not? Only Aaron Rodgers will get a Super Bowl.
Why the fuck not? Him and Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton. Yeah. Oh yeah, Peyton. Yeah, Peyton too. Shit. All right. So let me look at the AFC. Look at it's Baltimore, Tennessee, New England, or KC.
Shit, I'd almost take New England.
Ooh.
Shit, change mine to New England.
You want to change it?
I want New England versus Tampa. I want Tom versus Belichick.
You know what? I think that would be a badass Super Bowl.
That's what I'm rooting for now. Fuck the
Okay.
Titans. Fuck the Cowboys.
Now I got Green Bay versus New England just for shits and giggles. I think that'd be badass. I think it'd be kind of cool if Belichick can be like, well, Tom, you got one last year, so I'm going to get one this year with this piece of shit quarterback I got.
I want Tom versus Belichick. Oh, could you imagine?
The ratings.
Could you imagine the build-up for that?
The world would explode.
It'd be like the most watched Super Bowl ever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so now I can ask you.
Yeah, now you can.
Who you got? I think I nailed that one.
You crushed it.
Graceful.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
My phone's kind of getting slow.
Okay.
So no, dude.
Oh, no.
It is at
Oh, no.
6% still.
Our table.
Okay. Toss it.
He's broken.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Saints.
I'm
Y'all are even the favorite.
I'm still going with the goddamn Cowboys. Come on, guys.
I gotta pick the Saints.
I don't blame you.
You haven't looked. You're still injured. You haven't looked good. You don't have McCarthy.
I don't know.
I'm picking the home team.
I don't blame you.
That's all I'm doing here.
I don't blame you.
I really thought you were gonna beat the Raiders.
God damn it. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, moving on to the
Buccaneers
Saints.
at Falcons.
Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks.
Tampa Bay.
Cardinals at Bears.
Cardinals.
I just remembered. I need to find my shit show.
Oh no!
Take over.
Our table.
Okay.
It's broken. I watched like a 30-minute compilation of that shit the other day.
Is that really?
There's a lot of toss-ups. Well,
The biggest. We'll see if it's what you're thinking. The biggest. There's not.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing that one. Okay, I got one.
Okay, cool. All right, so next game.
And we got the toss up.
Yeah, there we go.
Chargers at Bengals.
Why
And
the
Bengals.
fuck? I'm gonna go Houday. I'm gonna go Bengals.
All right, here we go. We got the Vikings at Lions. Where are the Vikings?
I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Why?
Because the last time they played, they only won by a field goal. The Vikings did.
But still the Lions.
So, I mean, the Lions, again, they're fighting for everything that they
They're
got.
fighting.
They're just falling short at the last minute, like almost every
Because they're
single
the
fucking
Lions.
game. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the Lions. They got to win one game, I think.
All right. Toss up.
No.
Giants at Dolphins.
It's okay. I'm going with the Giants. I don't think the Dolphins are...
I'm with the Dolphins. Fuck it.
I think that's the wrong team favored right there. That's the,
Yeah, well, they're picking the home team.
Uh-huh.
Now here's our shit show with a combined record of 8-15.
See, I thought the previous game was going to be your shit
That
show.
one was a combined record of 9-14.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? They're playing each other's divisions, so
Yeah.
it's close. It's pretty fucking close.
It's two shit shows.
Yeah.
I said two shit shows with four teams
Yeah.
with a combined record of 17 and 29.
It's garbage.
It's honestly not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Alright. Fuck. Eagles or Jets? What are the Eagles? Fly, Eagle, fly.
You know, fuck it. I'm going with the Jets.
I can't say you're wrong.
I don't... I'm gonna go with the home team now on that one.
That's not a terrible idea.
I don't know.
Colts at Texans.
Colts.
Washington.
Okay, let's make no mistake. It is Jonathan Taylor versus the Texans.
He said what he said.
And I meant it. I'm going to die on that hill.
Football team versus Raiders.
The Raiders apparently are world beaters now, so this is... Fuck it. You want to crown them? Crown them.
Jaguars versus the 3 losing streak Rams.
This will be funny as shit.
I'm fucking with the Jags. Go with the Jags.
Fuck it, I'm jumping on that bandwagon with you. We'll get off in Duval.
Okay, and then we got the Ravens at Steelers.
Oh, God. Why is this so
Why are the
bad?
Steelers favored?
I don't know. I'm going to go with the Ravens. Why the fuck are the Steelers favored?
The Steelers are shit. Big Ben's out there in a fucking, like, body cast.
Yeah, Big Ben, fat, will not be playing against the Ravens.
It's right. It's like, oh, he's on the injury report this week for what? Fat.
He's fat. He's old. Yeah.
He's like Eddie Lacy, but 20 years older.
Yeah. Eddie Lacy was all over fucking, like, Twitter. Is like, where can I get some good
Have
Chinese
you seen the
food?
video of Eddie Lacy in the top NFL 100? And the guy's like, run, fat boy, run.
Yeah. Just like they went back to his old tweets, like when he first got to the NFL, and he's like, "Hey, any good Chinese joints?" It's like, "Hey, where can I get a good cheeseburger? You guys got any good steak in this town?" Like, just like it's like Eddie Lacy, man. If I had a Twitter, that'd be me. Anybody got a good steak in Cleveland? Who has the best steak in Cleveland? You know.
All right, Niners at Seahawks.
Oh,
Or Niners.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. I don't know why, but I'm going Seahawks.
Alrighty, Broncos at Chiefs.
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 That'd be kind of cool if the Broncos won that.
And then this is interesting.
Oh yeah, because the Sunday night game got flexed.
Patriots at Bills. Look at that.
That's
15% have picked the Patriots. I'm not sure I don't know what Patriots teams they've been watching, but
I don't know.
I'm going with the Patriots. I think they're going to win the division. This might be the division right here.
It could be, but I'm gonna go with after what I saw on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
All right,
Just for giggles. All right, so just to recap real quick: Cowboys, Bucks, Cards, Bengals, Lions, Giants, Jets, Colts, Raiders, Jigs, the Jiggers, Ravens, Seahawks, Chiefs, and Bills. Lock it in.
I lost you a little bit, but I'll go with. You're going kind of fast. I got the Saints, the Bucks.
Oh, dude, so your phone doesn't die.
Saints, Bucks, Cardinals, Bengals, Vikings, Dolphins, Fly Eagle, Colts, Raiders, Jags, Ravens, 49ers, Chiefs, and the Patriots.
Okay, so I don't know how many we had different, but I mean,
I think there's at least 3.
we'll figure it out. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. All right, guys, Chris's phone's dying, so we're going to get out of here as quick as we can. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember my little piglets. Call him Pork Chop. Loves y'all the mostest. And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well, not yet.
Yes.
We're in Kwanzaa right we're in
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah right now, not Kwanzaa.
I think Hanukkah's on Monday.
Hanukkah started
Or it started this Monday.
It started Monday, so it's still going for 8 crazy nights. No, you're supposed to say, I make good choices. and then I'm supposed to say, especially
In
the
God.
damn. Oh no! Our pick'em!
Why are you reading off the script?
It's broken! Alright.
Hey,
Well,
we're
guys.
making choices.
Making choices. Fuckers.